Yehova, please fill me with the Ruach HaKodesh, that I may speak your written words with boldness to those who listen. I ask all these things in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. Amen. We'll start with the Shema. Listen and obey. Children of Yehovah, pay careful attention and respond. Yehovah is our power and authority. Yehovah works in unity with himself, and you shall act upon your love to Yehovah with your power and authority, with your thoughts in mind, with your entire body, and with all the muchness that you have. Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey. Han, behold. Nail, behold. Exodus chapter 18. Now Jethro, the priest of Midian, Moshe's father-in-law, heard about all that God had done for Moshe and for Israel, his people. How Yehovah had brought Israel out of Egypt. After Moshe had sent away his wife Zipporah and her 2 sons, Jethro, Moshe's father-in-law, had taken them back. The name of the one son was Gershom, a foreigner there, for Moshe had said, I have been a foreigner in a foreign land. The name of the other was Eliezer, my God helps, because the God of my father helped me by rescuing me from Pharaoh's sword. Jethro, Moshe's father-in-law, brought Moshe's sons and wife to him in the desert where he was encamped, at the mountain of God. He sent word to Moshe, I, your father-in-law Jethro, am coming to you with your wife and her 2 sons. Moshe went out to meet his father-in-law, prostrated himself, and kissed him. Then, after inquiring of each other's welfare, they entered the tent. Moshe told his father-in-law all that Yehovah had done to Pharaoh and to the Egyptians for Israel's sake, all the hardships they had suffered while traveling, and how Yehovah had rescued them. Jethro rejoiced over all the good that Yehovah had done for Israel by rescuing them from the Egyptians. Jethro said, Blessed be Yehovah, who has rescued you from the Egyptians and from Pharaoh, who has rescued you from the people, from the harsh hand of the Egyptians. Now I know that Yehovah is greater than all other gods, because he rescued you from those who treated you so arrogantly. Jethro, Moshe's father-in-law, brought a burnt offering and sacrifices to God. And Aaron came with all the leaders of Israel to share the meal before God and with Moshe's father-in-law. The following day, Moshe sat to settle disputes from the people, while the people stood around Moshe from morning till evening. When Moshe's father-in-law saw all that he was doing to the people, he said, What is this that you are doing to the people? Why do you sit there alone, with all the people standing around you from morning till evening? Moshe answered his father-in-law, It's because the people come to me seeking God's guidance. Whenever they have a dispute, it comes to me. I judge between one person and another, and I explain to them God's laws and teachings. Moshe's father-in-law said to him, What you are doing isn't good. You will certainly wear yourself out, and not only yourself, but these people here with you as well. It's too much for you. You can't do it all alone by yourself. So listen now to what I have to say. I will give you some advice, and God will be with you. You should represent the people before God, and you should bring their cases to God. You should also teach them the laws, the teachings, and show them how to live their lives and what work they should do. But you should choose from among all the people competent men who are God-fearing, honest, and incorruptible, to be their leaders, in charge of thousands, hundreds, 50s, and 10s. Normally, they will settle the people's disputes. They should bring you the difficult cases, but ordinary matters, they should decide themselves. In this way, they will make it easier for you and share the load with you. If you do this, and God is directing you to do it, You will be able to endure, and all these people too will arrive at their destination peacefully. Moshe paid attention to what his father-in-law's counsel and did everything he said. Moshe chose competent men from all Israel and made them heads over the people, in charge of thousands, hundreds, fifties, and tens. As a general rule, they settled the people's disputes and difficult cases they brought to Moshe, but every simple matter they decided themselves. Then Moshe let his father-in-law leave, and he went off to his own country. How can we learn to love our Creator after reading Exodus 18? We can listen to our father-in-law's advice. We can name our children names with meaning. Know that Moshe and the Hebrew people were encamped at the mountain of Yehova. Show affections to those we love. Trust that Yehova will use hardships for his glory. Trust that Yehova will rescue you. Rejoice over all that Yehova does for you. Blessed be Yehova. Know that Yehova is greater than all other gods. Obey Yehova by obeying his written commands. Share meals with each other, talking about how awesome Yehova is. Be practical in life. Seek the guidance of Yehova. Share the wisdom of Yehova with those who are seeking it. Explain the instructions, the directions, the laws, the commands, the teachings of Yehova to those who seek the wisdom of Yehova. Do what is good from the perspective of Yehova. Listen to good advice. Work with others as a unit in unity as one with each other. Trust that Yehova is with you. Teach the law. Teach the teachings of Yehova. Show how to live. Show how to work. Fear Yehova. Be honest. Be pure. Surround yourself with these kinds of people. Bring order to your life. Share the load with others in your life, as in bear each other's burdens. Seek the direction of Yehova. Aim to endure. Aim to arrive in peace. Pay attention to sound counsel. Choose competent people in your life. Set general rules in your life and live by them. How can we love others as Yeshua loves us? We can seek unity and peace. Bear one another's burdens. We can be honest, be pure, and fear Yehova. Produce spiritual fruit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, humility, and self-control. End with Aaronic blessing. Yehova will kneel before you presenting gifts, and he will guard you with a hedge of protection. Yehova will illuminate the wholeness of his being toward you, bringing order, and he will provide you with love, sustenance, and friendship. Yehova will lift up the wholeness of his being and look upon you and will set in place all you need to be whole and complete.